everyone, and welcome to In 5 with Avy. What do you need to hear in under 5 minutes that can change your life? Well, stay tuned and let's hear what God has to say to us today.
Transition. This is where we are. We are in transition. We are in a transition as your leaders. You are in a transition as individuals. Now let me tell you what happens in a transition. If you're not strong, if you're not grounded, if you're not rooted, the enemy can mess up your brain. He can mess your thoughts up. He can get you in a state of limbo. And if you're not careful, he can get you to go back to what you're comfortable with. You'll go right back to where you came from, in a place of transition. The transition is a place where God is about to move you into the new. What are you to do in a transition? Because in a transition, you know what I found? Things from the past begin to attack me. Things that I thought I already dealt with, they come and attack me in a transition season. The emotional issue I thought I dealt with, attacks me in a transition place. The financial issue attacks me in a transition place. The health issue attacks me in a transition place. You are in a transition. Best thing to do in a transition, keep moving. What's the best thing to do in a transition? Keep moving. You keep moving forward. Just keep moving. He says just keep moving. Because the past will come to limit you, to derail you, to distract you, to stop you. But I came to tell somebody today that your past is not going to stop you from moving into the new that God has for you. Genesis chapter 31 and verse 22. Jacob leaves Laban because he's tired of being Laban's servant. He knows it's a new season, it's a new time for him. Laban pursues him. His past pursues him. But he was determined to move forward. Are there some people that are determined to move forward? Exodus, Pharaoh let the people go. They come to the Red Sea and they look, what's happening? Pharaoh is pursuing them. Exodus chapter 14 verse 13 to 15. The people are crying out to Moses. Moses answered the people and he said, do not be afraid. Stand firm and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring to you today. Today. Somebody say today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. Verse 14. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Verse 15. Then the Lord said to Moses, why are you crying to me? Tell the Israelites to move on. Move on. Come on, tell somebody next to you, move on. Say it like you mean it. Say move on. 1 Kings chapter 13 and verse 1. It's about this prophet that God sent to Bethel. And God gave him specific instructions and said, say this and this and this to the king, and this is what's going to happen. And he said, don't eat anywhere, don't drink anywhere, don't dine with anybody. Once you have done your assignment, leave that place. Move on from there. That's what he was busy doing. And then another prophet came, and the prophet lied to him that God asked him to stay. The man of God said, this is the prophet now that God asked not to wait around. He said, do your thing and leave. He said, I cannot turn back and go with you, because this other prophet was beckoning him to come, right? He says, I cannot turn back and go with you, nor can I eat bread or drink water with you in this place. Now God has spoken to many of his people and said, move on. Your assignment in that last season is over. God said, move on. You were not supposed to drink or eat anything from that last season. You were not supposed to partake of anything, because that season is going to hold you back from your destiny that is ahead of you. Now what happened was, even though this prophet lied to him, he went back with him and he dined with him. But the Spirit of the Lord came upon him that night on the table, and he had to tell him that he lied. And that prophet died. He didn't make it to his destination. Nobody under the sound of my voice will die prematurely. Nobody under the sound of my voice will miss out on God's best for their lives. Nobody under the sound of my voice will be stopped in the season of their lives. Every one of you is moving on into greatness. Every one of you is moving on into everything that heaven has planned and ordained for you in the mighty name of Jesus.